Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Coach Garrison, and this is First and 10. So, everybody line up. Let's get it going because we're looking forward to scoring some big points tonight. And I understand that we're live on Facebook, so everybody may not have shown up at this moment, but you'll be able to scroll back to the little dot and catch the beginning of the show. This is Coach, certified life coach, and also a certified mediator, a nationally certified conflict resolution artist, if you will, and practicing. And I practice not a day that goes by that I don't have to look at or think about some type of conflict, even if it's just a conflict with me. I have a conflict with myself, with Vern, with Coach. That's what's up. All right. So today we're going to thank you for joining me. And I'm just asking you to get a good 30 seconds so that you can carry away a few gold nuggets that might help you throughout the day. So I'd love to see that you watch the whole episode. It would be great if I could keep your attention that long. But other than that, I want to ask you one question. Do you get angry or do you lose your temper? And since when have you done that, young man, young woman? Okay, we all have fallen short in that area. And so today I want to talk about several ways to calm yourself down. That's what I'm talking about. Calm yourself down. Now, we all worry and get upset from time to time. And in fact, anger, unless we sin, then anger is sort of a part of our emotions. And I think the biblical perspective is be angry but sin not. So I don't think, and it says, the Bible says that you are sinning if you're angry. But what we do with that energy and what we do with that and how it works within our body, our mind, our soul is we got a lot to think about. We got a lot to digest as to whether we can manage this and how we can bring that down. Bring it on down. Bring it on down. I'm not getting angry. I'm under control. I got complete control, and I just can't take it no more. And see, that's how it's going. You think you in control, but you losing it. Your voice is getting high. You're going in different directions with yourself. You're feeling some kind of way. So in other words, we got to have some strategies on how to bring that down. We got, and I'm here to help you. Okay. One of those things that, we want to think about right now is so simple, but you got to understand how you get it done. And that is, okay, let me go back. Let me go back to being in an anxiety and a hyper situation that some of my people in my neighborhood might recognize. You know when you were getting a beating and you when I say getting a beating, that sounds like somebody, really torturing you. Yeah, my mama did. But when we were getting disciplined and we was getting a whooping, did that sound better? No, it didn't sound better either, whooping. But when I was being disciplined corporately by my mother, at some point I would be crying, ah, ah, and then you would get hit and you would get in that spot. And everybody knows this. A lot of comedians do this too. You get in that spot where you're crying, then you get hit just right, and you go, and she knocked the breath out of you. It's like you in some kind of time zone. And you're trying to block the belt, you're trying to block the switch, and, and you're crying. And then they got a nerve to say, hush that crying. What the world? But anyways, number one, the way to calm yourself down is breathe. Okay? You got to get some oxygen in. That's modifying the anxiety and the stress in your head. There's a lot of things going on physically that's got to be managed in order for you to calm down. You might be in the grocery store and you don't want to be yelling. You don't want to be talking that loud. Okay? You're already giving the evil eye. You're already doing this to whoever you are dealing with. You're already doing that. But the number one thing is to breathe. And so what you got to do, woo, people be like, woo, sigh. No, you're going to have to take in some serious oxygen. There's some physiological things going on that is going to be your downfall if you don't get some oxygen in there. Because it's going to raise your stress factor. It's going to make your heart rate go up. So I want you to take, and I don't want to make light of therapeutic interventions, but I'm about to show you one that you're supposed to do anyways. If you're working out, you get ready to lift a lot of weight. You know, some people hold their breath. Doing a strenuous activity, that type of thing. Well, in this situation, I'm gonna need you to breathe in a 1-to-2 ratio. Okay? I want you're feeling all angry. Some of y'all mad right now. You're mad right now. You're upset with somebody in the other room. You toe slam out the frame. So just take and just join me now, and just. Now that ratio, when you got the oxygen in, and I want you to breathe out all that danger, all them cussings, and all them words and all them thoughts. So I want you to breathe out twice as long as you breathe in. Okay? I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you what that's supposed to do. It's just say 1-to-2 ratio. But I'm just saying, breathe in. Lord have mercy. I wish he stopped talking about what he's talking about. Lord have mercy, I wish they leave. They've been here too long anyway. Lord, boy, you going back to school. You getting out of here. You've been messing with me the whole coronavirus time. I ain't even had no corona vacation. Y'all just worried me to death. So you exhale, longer than you inhale, okay? So we talking about getting air because your voice, you're going to have to do something with your tongue, your mouth, your lungs or something because you about to say some irrational stuff that you ain't got no business saying, that you shouldn't have said, and you're going to regret it tomorrow. Okay? So don't even go there. Okay? So one, get some air. And air might mean walk on the outside. Okay? Walk outside. Go on out there and chill. But we need some air. Oh, boy. Like you're having a baby. It might look funny. You better do something. All right, number 2, admit that you are anxious or angry. Psychologically, you need to let yourself know, look at you getting all upset. Yeah, I am getting upset. I'm trying not to get upset. Coach Garrison said he told me to breathe. So you warming up doing a kata or something. I'm going to need you to just do that just to calm on down, but you do need to admit some of your voice done went up, but your voice goes up when you're excited, and so your voice goes up when you're getting angry too. Mine does as well. So I want you to admit it to yourself, and you don't have to say it in a bad way. You get on my last nerve. That's not an admission. But that is somewhat. It's a sideways admission that somebody got your goat and dragging it. Okay, dragging your little puppy around the yard with the chain on the neck. All right, and you want to express it. Now that's dealing with the anxiety, because you already got anxiety. You know it. We all got it. Yeah, somehow watching something on TV, all them scary movies. All right, then you want to challenge your thoughts. Those of you who think you're a significant person and beautiful person and whatever it is in your life is cheating. I remember learning there's a term called morbid jealousy, okay? And morbid jealousy is almost clinically to the point that you know that somebody's out cheating and every thought in your mind can cross your mind. It's like a baseball game and every thought hits a home run and they go to first base and they go to second base and they go to third base and everything coming home. He cheating over there, she cheating over there, and he cheating there. You were cheating last week. You gotta challenge the thoughts. This person is dishonest. Everybody dishonest. I don't trust nobody. That's just so irrational. That you don't trust people. I got you. But if the fountain is coming from within you, that is an inordinate type of thing. And these thoughts, however true or the likeness of truth that they may appear to you, you have to challenge them. Why? Because you can't live by them. Okay? You have to live on another level of managing and contingency plans and strategies to stay safe, to not create a fight between you and an abuser that walks in the door and they talking down to you and your thoughts are, you're worthless and life is worthless. Okay? You want to look at these couple of elements. I got 4 minutes to go in the whole quarter. Okay, you're gonna have to catch the rest of this on another show. Is this thing likely to happen that I'm talking about? Is this a rational thought? Has this ever happened to me before? What's the worst thing that can happen and can I handle it? That's probably the thing you want to think about right there. Let me slide up to this glass table. Can I handle that? Can you, we don't live in a perfect world, and the world is not yours. Okay, that house might be yours, but the street is ours. Okay, and we gotta cordially drive past each other going in opposite directions. So in other words, that power and control is limited. You may feel like you got it in complete sovereignty, but you will not maintain complete control over everything. I'm sorry to bust your balloon. It's popping. It's got a lot of water in it. It get everywhere. You are not the beginning and the middle and the end. So can you handle a loss? Can you handle being down 20 points? And can you come back? That's where I want to measure you at. I want to measure the progress or the lack thereof, not how long you can stay at the top. How long you can maintain a 20-point lead is when you are down and everything is against you and you don't have the resources that you once had. That's what I want to see you handle. Life is not always going to be the same. You're not going to be always a young, strapping 22, 23 young man or young woman. Them numbers are going to change quick, okay? Isn't that something? We got numbers that manage all of our lives, 2 arms, 2 eyes, watches, clocks, measurements, years, dates, birth. The numbers change, okay? And I'm going to talk this part of the show right on out. Can you handle it? Are you ready? Are you living in a superficial world and you're so high, you managing all your smiles, but can you manage the cries? Okay, and how have you been doing in it? No, I'm not trying to laugh at you. Man, I was probably crying about 10 minutes ago. Water just leak out of my eyes. I'll be having sorrowful thoughts. Hey, I'm weak in a lot of areas, but I'm sure enough stronger in more areas than I am weak. At least I think. I don't know, let me call the bank or let me, But look, wherever you at, and we're going to continue this in another show about calming yourself down. You got to remember you are a character. You are like a cartoon character, and you can be very animated. Okay? We all can be very animated, and we can all win an Oscar. Because we all put it out there. We can pout, we can cry, we can play the crazy card, we can do a lot of certain things. But I'm going to do a part 2 to this episode, and if you just caught part 2 and you didn't catch part 1 and part 2 going to be about the same. Calm yourself down. Bring it down so you can think with clarity and you won't make your error factor will shrink. While you all wild and high up in the head, there are things you can't see from your peripherals. There's the team behind you can't follow you because you're jumping all over everywhere. Coach Garrison is going to do another show with how to calm down. Stick with me. And I guarantee you can get at least 30 seconds that might help you in your walk and the pursuit of happiness. This is Coach Garrison, Coach Garrison Office at gmail.com. See you on the next 1st and 10. Until then, calm yourself down and let's go.